As someone whose grandmother very recently passed away, watching Netflix's new grandmother-centric film Nonnas hit me harder than it might other critics. But even without that personal connection, I believe Nonnas stands on its own as a charming, heartfelt film that knows exactly what it wants to be and largely succeeds at being just that. The film, which is now available to watch on the streamer, is inspired by the real-life story of Joe Scaravella, played here by Vince Vaughn, who after losing his mother opens an Italian restaurant on Staten Island in her honour, with the unique selling point being that he hires only local grandmothers to cook traditional family recipes, turning the dining experience into something that feels more domestic. And soon Joe brings on a crew of spirited nonnas, including Susan Sarandon's Gia, Lorraine Bracco's Roberta, Brenda Vaccaro's Antonella, and Talia Shire's Teresa, to work together as their own family unit as the restaurant nears its grand opening. It's definitely the kind of movie that sticks to a familiar recipe like freshly mixed dough, but it's executed with just the right amount of warmth and sincerity by writer Liz Mackey, who leans into the feel-good formula of her narrative, and by director Steven Chbosky, who infuses the material with enough emotional resonance to keep it engaging, as he did with previous films like Wanda and The Perks of Being a Wallflower, with both ensuring you feel everything these characters go through, whether it be grief or joy or conflict, thanks to sensitive direction and writing in addition to a well-chosen cast, including Vaughn, who delivers his most likeable lead performance in years, and the quartet of screen legends whose infectious chemistry, as the nonnas of the title, easily steals the show. The heart of Nonnas lies in its characters, who are given room to reflect on their pasts and express their present feelings, with their emotional presence elevating what could have been a generic algorithm-driven streaming release. But the filmmakers clearly approach this with great respect for the real-life circumstances and for grandmothers everywhere, even if some of the ones in this movie aren't given us much depth or variety in the script, but still the movie's compassion helps it simmer much better. Ultimately, Nonnas is a sweet and modest film that serves as cinematic comfort food that may not break new ground or linger long in Netflix's vast library, but it has its heart in the right place and offers viewers a warm, satisfying experience. And though I'll admit that my recent loss may have influenced my review, I truly believe this film captures the spirit and kindness of grandparents, from their food to their presence to their love. But even without that personal resonance, it remains a likeable and emotionally honest 4-star movie that delivers exactly what it says on the menu. Visit the Film Feeder website to read my more detailed review, but for now, thanks for watching, please like and subscribe for more reviews, and I'll see you next time.